Hey guys, Tyler here from Morton Equipment. Today we're going to take a minute and we're going to walk through our K300 Tree Shear by MDE. Right off the get-go, as always, we can touch on our blades that we offer with MDE. So you start off with a double bevel blade, a flush mount bolt. We do provide replaceable blades. So the big strong point on the replaceable blade is if you're land clearing, or even if you're on the farm and you're a kilometer into the bush and you can't get the weld rig in there and you don't have to track your excavator back out, about a dozen bolts, just a little bit less on this model here. You can remove the bolts, switch your blade out in the field, torque back down to spec, and you're ready to go again. So this blade here is 500 Hardox steel through and through. The main chassis, anywhere from your side chassis to your main shear arm, you're a 450 Hardox. So MDE does pride themselves in 450 Hardox and 500 Hardox steel. We feel that gets the best on the market, and that's why we're putting it into the equipment that we do sell here. Secondly, we could step into our cylinder size. Another thing that sets MDE apart in our tree shears and grabs are the cylinders that we do use. So this cylinder here on a K300, shearing a 12-inch hardwood tree, we have 96 ton of shear pressure coming off the back end. Sets us completely away from the competition. We do have the largest cylinders in the industry, and the reason for that is to give you guys the best product possible and the cleanest cuts when shearing the trees. Thirdly, we could step into the backside here. As always, as I say in every video, we are equipped with a bolt-on headstock. So this shear here ranges anywhere from your 6-ton excavators to your 21-ton excavators. There is a bit of a step over in every single size that we have. It might come down to the price point. It might come down to what the operator feels the weight on the end of their stick. Like this shear here before a headstock, you're 860 pounds. So anywhere from your 6-ton to 21-ton excavators. Say you had a 45 mil pin on a 6-ton and you had a 65 mil pin on a 20-ton. You're able to just bolt on, bolt off onto a different excavator to a different site if the other one's tied up. It's cost efficient for you guys, and at the end of the day, it just makes your fleet run a whole lot better because you don't have to buy 2 tree shears. If we come along the front side here, we can touch on this bolt pattern that you do see above the top of the chassis here. So that does offer a collection arm. The collection arms for the 300s are a order only as of now. We hope to stock them in the future, but at any point in time, if you touch back to our K400 video, you will see what our collection arms have to offer. And they are just bolt on, bolt off, secondary hydraulic, and then through the backside, you would have your primary, secondary, and we just extend the pin here, your main drive pin, up to account for that. So our K300 also comes available with a 55-degree tilt that would be mounted on the backside, and then your headstock would sit off on an angle. So that is something that is an order only right now, but is available in the next load if that's something that you do desire. So what that does is, instead of a full rotation unit on a shear where you might have a little bit of give in the rotation because of the pressure of the shear arm coming in, the tilt on the backside is a twin piston, and it allows you to twist 55 degrees in either direction. And that comes in handy if you have a tree sitting a little bit off on an angle. You're able to get your blade in for a nice clean, even shear instead of crossing it if the tree's on an angle. It also lets you set your excavator out of harm's way when it comes to limbing, or de-limbing if you will, the trees. If they're overhanging your field or your tree line, whatever it might be, it lets you set the excavator out of harm's way. You can snip those trees with the tilt, and then it sets you off and away. Something we do also provide is a 360 worm drive rotator. Absolutely sets itself away from the rest. It gives you full 360 function throughout the whole entire shear, and then that makes you as versatile as possible. The reason we offer the tilt is it's a bit of a cheaper alternative. It's still available, but we do have the worm drives in stock in Ontario, and we've had multiple people using them by now, and we've had flawless reviews coming back. MDE, as always, offers a full 1-year hydraulic warranty on all of their equipment. If it's the grabs, your Scorpion grabs, your SX grapples, or your tree shears here. So if in the first year, as long as you're running the right pressures and flows, and something were to malfunction on our end, cylinder-wise, it would be a full warranty back to you. We could either send you a seal kit or cylinders. We have not had to do so far, so knock on wood, and we're gonna keep going in that direction. And that also comes back to the kind of material that we put into these shears, and that's why. 8 years in Ontario, and it's been flawless. We have our 450 Hardox steel in the main chassis and swing arm. We have our 500 Hardox and a replaceable blade, and we have our high-strength cylinders coming out of England. If this machine here is something that you could see in your 6-ton to 21-ton fleet for your land clearing, or even if just we have a lot of farmers who are just tidying up around their tree lines. If this is something you could see, my number is 519-788-3960. Give me a call. Be more than happy to direct you into the right direction and give you a hand. Or if you just like to look over some specs, you can visit our website, mortonequipment.com. And there's a full spec sheet of our full range of MDE equipment. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.